Hello, teachers. This is Barb Fliss, Parent Action for Healthy Kids, and I'm going to give you just a few tips for parent-teacher conferences that you've probably never heard before. It's important to let your brain work for you. Our brain's a wonderful, massive computer processor, and we actually get to choose how to use it. So here are a few tips to get your brain to work for you. Your breath. Breathe deeply in and then slowly breathe out and picture all the stress leaving your body. It does calm your nervous system, and it helps you to stop thinking for a minute or overthinking. It gives you just a little bit of space. If we're stressed, we produce cortisol, which is fight, flight, or freeze hormone, and then we can't think creatively. Taking a simple deep breath will help you to counteract that. Move your body. Before the conferences, walk, dance, just stand up. Even in between meetings with parents, stand up, get your feet on the ground, and move your body a little bit. Visualize parents as supportive and happy to be there. Your brain actually starts to prepare what you're going to see before it even reaches your eyes. So it's to our advantage to prepare for a positive encounter rather than a negative one. We're wired with a negativity bias. That is, we're always looking for what can go wrong. Our brain's wired that way. So a positive visualization will help you to create a new neural pathway. Remember, we are the regulators of each other's nervous system. Parents will be nervous, so it is even more important that we don't pick up that energy. Lots of communication happens before we speak. Our breathing, heart rate, and movements are all synchronizing. Remember that it's not about you, it's about service to the student. It's hard to hear things and not personalize it, but just know your intention of service to students, and then your facial expression, voice, and words will reflect that intention. A mantra that I think is important not only for a teacher, but mostly important for parents to hear and for you to practice with your students. I cannot fail, I only learn. That will help you to create a new neural pathway if there is a fear that the student is not doing well. Oh my goodness, the nervous parent. This is a perfect example of mirror neurons at work. Parents are nervous on multiple levels, especially this year as they fear their child is behind. You may be nervous about that too, so it's especially important for you as the teacher to stay grounded and calm. We are actually mirroring each other's energy. We're constantly picking up on other people's energy. And they're picking up on yours. So the more grounded and calm you are, then they will mirror your energy. So if you have a nervous parent and you're not grounded, you can easily mirror that, and then the conference can go sour. You want to focus on the present moment. Our brain is always looking for information. It will use information from past for current and future. So it's important to stay focused in the present. Keep things in perspective. It's not life or death. It's a parent-teacher conference. It's not uncommon for parents' brains to feel an urgency that is really not useful to them in that meeting. Even if the student is struggling, the fear and urgency is not going to support the student. Anything you can do to keep it in perspective. For example, you might say, it's early in the year. Between the work we do in the classroom and what you do with them at home, we can keep her on track. And then remain confident in your ability as a teacher. Confidence in your ability is key. I want to tell you, it's not a level playing field. You have a degree in teaching. I've yet to meet a parent who has a degree in parenting. Parents are always doubting themselves, and even more so during this pandemic. So the more confident you remain, then you will mirror that to parents, and they will remain calm and feel that they can help their student achieve. Creating an atmosphere of belonging creates a structure of safety. Life brings uncertainty, and especially since the pandemic hit, there is even more uncertainty. Creating an atmosphere of belonging creates a structure of safety. And you can do this so simply by making eye contact, have a little small talk because you're human, human to human, give your full attention to the parent, and smile. These simple gestures will regulate the parent's nervous system so you can get to the important work at hand, the student's learning. You don't have to become best friends with the parents of your students. It's as simple as saying to yourself before parent-teacher conferences and in between meetings, I like you and you like me. I like you and you like me. Keep that thought and connections, I assure you, will be made. Thank you for all that you do for students. I know it's been a hard time, and it's been hard for parents too. This is definitely one thing you have in common: the stress and the pivoting and the perseverance that you did. And most of all, what you have in common is the student. Thanks again, and I'm here for you.